One woman's TikTok about a potential dream date who ghosted her has sparked a whole wave of discussion. A slew of women chiming in that West Elm Caleb ghosted them too. They connected that way. Lots of sweet talk and then nothing, ghosted. So, does online dating promote this behavior? Joining me now is Yue and Julie, Craft Chick. Am I getting that right? Good morning.
Yes.
Co-host of the podcast DATEABLE. Good to see you both.
Good morning, Susan. Good to see you too.
So I love the podcast. Julie, what are your thoughts on West Elm Caleb? I had to read a lot of articles to kind of catch on here.
It was a very interesting aspect that this blew up so much on TikTok. And I think really what it means is that this situation is a microcosm of dating culture today. Back in the day, people met through friends of friends and coworkers, and you couldn't really ghost someone that you were likely to see the next week. But on dating apps, because it's out of network, you're meeting people that you wouldn't be exposed to, it makes it just easy to do so because there's that lack of accountability. So I think people
millions of people are connecting here saying, wait a minute, I got ghosted too. Why do you think, Yue, this happens? Is it because it's so easy? They don't have to face the male or female and say, hey, this is not working?
Ghosting has happened since the beginning of time because we've never learned conflict skills or even confrontation skills. So a lot of us are very avoidant, especially when it comes to our romance. But when it comes to online dating is like the cryptocurrency of social phenomenon, right? Nobody knows anything about it. Nobody knows how it works, but then everybody wants to partake because the upsides are so high. But as a part of that, because everybody wants to be part of it, there's no handbook, there's no manual, nobody knows how to really do it. So when you don't see a connection with someone, I think a lot of people just kind of avoid it. And hopefully if I ghost, then this person will just magically disappear.
Yeah, Yue, that's a good point. It has been happening. It used to be the answering machine that he just wouldn't call, he or she. But Yue, you say women do this too, meaning date multiple people. You could do that and kind of see who you like. Isn't that the goal?
I mean, fun fact, America is one of the only cultures in the world where it is acceptable and also encouraged to date multiple people at once. We've been told not to put all of our eggs in one basket. Ever since kids were little, at a certain age, aunties would come over and joke about, oh, how many girlfriends do you have? How many boyfriends are you that like you at school? So the problem, this is a societal problem, is that we're allowing for this to happen. Women are partaking as much as men. And as long as you don't DTR, which is define the relationship, you're not creating those boundaries and nobody's doing anybody any favors here because we're not setting the boundaries from the beginning.
Good point, Julie. Is there a double standard, though, for males and females, do you think?
I think it's coming from a different place. Women for as long as time has been with dating, have been told, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Keep dating until that person commits to you. So, and this is, of course, is a generalization, but a lot of times women are doing it as a self-protection mechanism, where men are almost celebrated for having multiple women in their roster. So there is a little bit of a double standard, but it's also coming from a bit of a different place.
And Yue, finally, when you see DTR, does it make you guys both panic?
Does it make me panic?
Yeah, it depends, I guess, on who the person is.
I mean, I fully welcome the DTR because I believe the DTR conversation is about establishing boundaries and values. In this day and age in dating, we don't know if someone's behavior is not aligned with ours because we're mere strangers meeting each other. So the DTR conversation is so important, not to, it's not like, will you marry me? That it doesn't have to be that committed, but it can just be as simple as, what do you consider cheating? What do you consider okay and not okay in dating? And then what are our goals as a couple or in dating? What are we trying to accomplish here?
So I learned the terms West Elm Caleb and DTR. Their podcast is called DATEABLE. Good to see you guys. Thanks.
Thanks, Susan.
We'll be right back.
Thank you.